Welcome to a crazy adventure where we explore a recently abandoned retirement home and encounter wild animals, and we almost get caught. In this video, we explore the Sycamore Village assisted living building in Swansea, Illinois. Closed in 2022, Sycamore Village offered walking paths, a library, and games and activities such as painting. Sycamore Village also offered a convenient location, having 16 different hospitals within a 25-mile radius. This sounds like a great setup for senior citizens, but some would argue that the treatment of the residents here wasn't exactly ideal. The reason for closing is unknown, but perhaps the answer is the abundance of black mold in the basement of the building. It's hard to say for sure, but we do know there was so much left in this building, and we're gonna go explore it. The first thing we saw when we entered the building was a raccoon in the hallway. He's kinda hard to see on camera, but he's right here. We went and walked down that same hallway, and I was just hoping the raccoon wasn't gonna pop out at me at any moment. You'll see later in the video, something did end up popping out at me, and it gave me a mini heart attack. We kept walking this direction, and we made our way to the isolation area. It smelled so bad as soon as we opened these doors. We found the staircase to the basement, but we went to explore some of the rooms before going downstairs.
Oh yeah, looks comfy.
Now, there wasn't a lot left in these rooms, but you'll see later in the video, we found some rooms that had so much stuff left in them. We found a bathroom with some pretty sweet wallpaper in it.
Oh hell yeah.
And now, it was time to head to the basement. You can see a little black mold here on the walls. You can see a lot of it on the door right here. Once we opened the door, we found a bunch of biohazard bags laying on the ground.
Oh my god, there's biohazard bags down here. Oh, hey, let's mask up. What the? Oh, shit. Oh. That motherfucker. Holy fucking shit. He jumped right out of that vent and took off that way.
Funny enough, that's not going to be the last cat we see on this exploration.
Holy shit. Oh god. That's probably what this was. I'm gonna put my mask on.
Yeah, guys, this basement is filled with black mold. And there's biohazard bags on the floor, so we're gonna mask up real quick. Update, I f***ing forgot my respirator, so I'm just gonna have to limit my time in this basement. This was pretty funny. Right outside this door, you could see a whole bunch of cat footprints.
Cat and possibly raccoon footprints.
The elevator over here still had a cart in it, along with some boxes.
Any second now.
So at this point, we were gonna head back upstairs, but we ran into some problems. We got up the first set of stairs just fine, but then all of a sudden...
There's so much shit on the staircase. There's shit covering the stairs. Why is it just this staircase? This is just the shit staircase for some reason. I haven't seen shit anywhere else in this building.
So of course we had to go back the way we came to use the other staircase. We did find this pretty cool chandelier that we somehow missed the first time around.
I love how there's no ceiling tiles except for the one that holds this chandelier up.
We made it back upstairs and we seem to have found somebody's old living room.
We got a lot of stuff in here, guys. This is somebody's hangout spot. You can see they got their couch, a chair, fridge, and a bunch of clothes over here.
So right here, we made a pretty awesome discovery.
I see a ladder. We may as well.
So basically, the whole neighborhood can probably see us on this roof.
So that's what the roof looks like.
I don't think it's showing up on my camera, but yeah, there are footprints over that way. We got back inside, and then we went down a hallway we haven't explored yet, and these rooms all had a bunch of stuff in them. The hallway had a decent amount of stuff in it too. You can see this first room on the right was absolutely filled with trash.
Trash on trash in here. So much trash.
This was the first room on the left over here.
We got the New Testament down here. And then in here, a homeless person was living in here 1000%. You can see they were even using the fridge. Dude, their food is still in the fridge. What? Their eggs, ashtray, they got their beef patties, and then their bed. All their clothes. Holy cow, yeah. Somebody's house. Yeah. There's a bunch of DVDs. Home Alone.
I'm guessing whoever was living in here was just using the room across the hallway as a trash can, and that's why the first room we looked at was filled entirely with trash. We found a biohazard bag in the hallway filled with God knows what. We also found a job application in here with someone's social security number on it.
There's a job application, someone's social security number.
Instead of stealing this person's identity, I decided to rip up the part of the paper that had their social security number on it. This room was surprisingly clean compared to what we'd seen in this hallway.
But there is a pile of human shit on this blanket.
Here's the room across the hallway from that one.
So in this room there's a table and a bottle of prescription pills. Someone's Walmart ID. Another bottle of pills. There's a lot of shit in here. Half a Christmas tree. Oh, look at this setup. Oh, someone was hitting the JB in here.
Look at all the biohazard bags.
Wow.
This was pretty funny. We found biohazard bags on the floor, but they were just filled with somebody's rock collection.
Biohazard specimen bag. And there's a syringe right next to it.
Yeah.
And now we're coming up to one of my favorite rooms in this whole place.
Christmas exploded in here. The wall says Merry Christmas.
Somebody celebrated. Probably with that JB.
Yeah. Damn. This reminds me of when I went to the abandoned Jamestown Mall. They had Christmas stuff all over the place. The whole ground over here is just covered with Christmas ornaments. A decapitated Santa Claus in his head.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they had like a Hawaiian-themed luau. There's pineapples and all kinds of stuff and more Christmas decorations. There's actually a Christmas decoration holding this window open.
This is where you come and you need to strip the insulation off your wires, get that good copper out.
At this point, we decided to leave the hallway we were in and go find a new area we hadn't explored yet. Here we are, we made it to a brand new hallway.
Do you think that toilet's supposed to be there?
I think someone carried it all the way over here.
I think it's supposed to be over there.
Yeah, that's funny that someone went through the effort of removing the toilet from the floor and carrying it all the way over there. You can see a fountain over here. This room looks somewhat untouched compared to the other ones. All the furniture seems like it's where it should be. This room is like untouched compared to the other ones. Oh God, what is that? Oh, why is there white in there?
Now this here is kind of crazy. This room had a bunch of paintings in it that the senior citizens made, and if you remember from the intro, I actually found a photo of one of these being painted. Here's some of the other artwork. At this point here, we were actually thinking about leaving, but then we kept finding more and more things we hadn't seen as we were trying to find our exit. For example, we found this chapel area over here. It had a piano that still looked like it was in great shape. We found a room with a couch and a bunch of lockers. This might have been where residents went to pick up their packages. Now, in that same room on the table, we also found a needle with some brown liquid inside of it. I don't know exactly what looks like, but if I had to guess, this is probably it. On the door, they actually had a picture of me at my job. Then we're still looking for the exit and we accidentally stumble upon the kitchen. Of course, we have to explore it because we haven't seen it yet. There was still some plates in the drying rack next to the sink. Food storage area over this way. We also found this room while we were trying to find the exit, and it looks like one of the residents was getting a little freaky. So at this point, we're really trying to leave. We're pretty confident we've seen everything we need to see. We want to leave through the same way we came in, but we cannot for the life of us find where that is. But you won't believe what happens when we actually do find the exit.
Oh, this is it.
So right here, we think we're just gonna hop out the window and it's gonna be all good and we're gonna go back to the car. Keep in mind, this building is in the middle of a neighborhood. Paul looks out the window and he sees somebody over there. There's a house extremely close by.
He's what? Oh, he's shoveling. Oh, God. He's shoveling.
I'm laughing here, but it actually sucks because we don't know how long shoveling can take. That is not a quick task.
It's gonna be forever.
So we're about to leave this building and we look out the window. This abandoned building is in a neighborhood. We look out the window and there's a guy shoveling his fucking driveway. So it's like, do we wait it out or do we find another way out? Because that is not a short task. So we ended up walking around to kill some time, but also looking for alternate exits. We thought about just saying f it and going out the front door, but when we get up there, they had a bunch of brand new boards, which made it look like they were about to board up the windows, and they had a camera in the corner of the room too. So now the idea was to exit through a different window and walk the other way around the building, where we don't have to walk past the guy shoveling his driveway. So we decided to leave through this window, and you'll actually see another cat take off out of nowhere.
There's another cat.
This seems like a good plan, right? There's a guy that's gonna see us on one side of the building. We don't want to get caught. We'll just go around the other side of the building. Well, it didn't go quite like that. There's an apartment complex on the other side of the building. Some guy f***ing sees us and we have to just take off running.
Make sure no one at the apartment complex.
So here we spend some time talking about what we should do now. We talked about going back inside the building and leaving through the front door. What we ended up deciding to do was we were gonna leave and walk past the guy who was shoveling. The guy at the apartment complex actually stopped and was staring at us, so we decided it might be a better idea just to leave through this way and walk past the guy who was shoveling. We didn't know what was gonna happen. Is he gonna call the cops? He lives right next to an abandoned building. He's probably tired of people going in there and destroying it. We have no idea what's gonna happen, but we really had no choice. So here we are, about to leave. We're two guys wearing all black outfits. We're walking out from behind the building. There's a trail of footprints leading to a broken window on the side of the building that can be seen clear as day. It's not a good look, but we have to leave. We gotta get back to the car. We can't stay here forever. And who knows if the guy at the apartment complex called the cops, so we really are on limited time here. Here you can see the footprints leading to the broken window. I want to clarify that we did not break that window, it was already broken. So we're pretty close here to the front of the building, and we're also pretty close to the guy shoveling. You'll also notice there was a camera on the front of the building as well, and we almost didn't explore this building because of that. We kept walking past the guy, and holy shit did we get lucky.
There's no way that just worked.
The guy never even looked up. I don't even think he knew that two people walked right past him. That's how our day went right there. We had an awesome exploration. We got extremely lucky. We didn't get caught. That's all you can really ask for. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was a really fun one to make. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I'll see you next time.
I love it. K-Brew's awesome.